Well, ladies and gentlemen, we get straight into it, because, of course, right, Mango had a few choice words when it comes down to the situation with Christopher Tufton, which I want to share with you guys. You might have seen it, you might not have seen it. Man, listen, y'all gotta, she is in her element. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Hit that like button, share the live, and let's get it. First on the menu, here we go.
Let me take out the mic and talk. I want a leader who not intimidated by bright people when them round him. I not say I bright but enough bright people in the Labour Party. I want a leader who is going to work with everybody.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
The original KD Knight voice note that the Laverites doctored, Chris Tufton knew it was fake all along.
You have to face reality.
Dear Jamaicans, so Dr. Death himself, Christopher Tufton, has finally been caught in his own web of deceit. Now imagine this. Your party is about to announce something as important as the date for the next general election, where you're hoping and praying to secure another term in government. And what do? Use that platform to embarrass yourself and create unnecessary distractions from what really needs to happen out of sheer desperation. Now imagine Christopher Tufton decides to go and play a leaked voice note purportedly from the star boy himself, KD Knight. How stupid can you be? If you're gonna go after somebody, why would you go after somebody as tenacious as a KD Knight? Anyway, that's what Dr. Tufton did. Played a voice note, talk about say, I know him say so, a KD said that, only for KD Knight to come out swinging the very next day as expected. Say, hey, yeah, that is my voice, but that's not what I said. He made a press release stating that he was going to sue Dr. Tufton. Immediately after, he's actually released the unedited recording of what he said. Now, personally, I don't care who doctored the tape or the recording, but playing a leaked voice note on a political platform at an event as important as that kind of reeks desperate. So KD Knight's voice note, the original, said, according to Mr. Knight, idiot, you have to face reality. That was a major part of the loss in 2020. So we have to remedy that. There are still some people today that saying that Mark Golding must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. These realities must be faced. I can send you a thing that a video which is a top intervention thing where people, the host, I say, Mark Golding no love Jamaica and Mark Golding no love Jamaicans and all them kind of things there. And these are the realities. These are the realities, and they cause disunity. There has to be an effort to get rid of disunity. This is the original transcript of the voice note released by Mr. Knight at the JLP rally on Sunday. This is what was played by Christopher Tufton. We cannot trust them or their leader and that party to take this country forward. We are at a delicate stage, and guess what? I know me say you can trust them fi run Jamaica. Them say so. This is the recording that Christopher Tufton played. Idiot, you have to face reality. You have to face reality that Mark Golding must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. These realities must be faced. These are realities. These are realities. Mark Golding must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. You can see clearly that these are two different recordings. Clearly one is edited. Now, again I ask, How did Christopher Tufton find himself in this position? Let us say for one moment that indeed KD Knight had in fact said these things. It looked like say Chris Tufton memory short, because he can't recall that between 2011 and 2012, when Andrew Holness was being challenged by Audley Shaw and him, Dr. Tufton, supported Audley Shaw, he went on a platform and made disparaging remarks against his own leader, implying that Andrew doesn't like bright people and could not be trusted. Where is he now? Where is Dr. Tufton now? Where is Andrew? Are you saying
embarrassing
that you don't support Andrew Holness so that we shouldn't trust Andrew Holness? Is that what you're saying? Could not be trusted. Where is he now? Where is Dr. Tufton now and where is Andrew? Are you saying, Dr. Tufton, that you don't support Andrew Holness so that we shouldn't trust Andrew Holness? Is that what you're saying? Or is it a situation where we should do as you say but not as you do? Because the hypocrisy is screaming simia. But you also did tell your labor rights supporters to put the X beside the head. So nothing surprises me that you do. But at the end of the day, Dr. Tufton, what you're doing now is reeking. It's giving drowning man clutches at straws. Yeah, that is what it is giving. That is the kind of energy that you are so desperate to hold on to state power that you're willing to do and say anything. And don't for a minute think that Jamaican people don't know, because hey, they're wondering why you're not concentrating on the 24 dead babies in the 24 days at Victoria Jubilee Hospital. Why are you not concentrating on the fact that Bustamante Children's Hospital got a drill for $31 million, but they still don't have a functioning CT scan unit? Why are you not focused on the fact that there are literally hardly any beds in the hospitals and people have to be sleeping on the floor? Why you don't focus on ensuring that the hospitals have a proper supply of oxygen at all times and we don't lose any more people because we run out of oxygen? Why you don't focus on the fact that we need more ICU space, we need more ventilators? Why don't you focus on those things? Why are you all over the place instead of focusing on health and wellness? I could never understand why you are the Minister of Health and Wellness when all you preside over is misery and death.
embarrassing
But that's all I have to say. Take care of yourself now. Bye. Here is an excerpt from an article written by Dr. Michael Abrams, one of Jamaica's most noted OBGYN and a social commentator, who has been known for his fair commentary. In summary, the recording that appears to be the original has KD Knight saying that there are people who think that Mark Golding should never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. The one Tufton played had KD Knight saying that Mark Golding must never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. Not only are the voice notes different in terms of what was said, they are also different in tone. The first has KD Knight calling for unity. The second depicts him vociferously saying not once but twice that Mark Golding must never be the Prime Minister. This is very disturbing behavior by Christopher Tufton. It is one thing to go on the platform at one of Jamaica's largest political meetings in history and play a voice note that has been tampered with. It's another thing to be confronted before a live audience with a very different voice note and claim you see no difference between the two and be unrepentant about what you did. I am not a mental health professional and I have never analyzed Christopher Tufton, but this type of behavior is pathological and cause for concern, especially because this man is in charge of our health sector. This type of blatant dishonesty is unacceptable and is not the first time he has uttered public statements that are not true. Recently, he tweeted that in 2015 there were 0 MRI units in the public health system and that today there are 3. I fact checked what he said and found out that not only was there a functioning MRI machine at KPH from 2010, but the machine went down under his watch as Minister of Health from before the COVID-19 pandemic and has not been functioning since. Also, my colleagues in the health ministry are unable to tell me where the 3 MRI units are that he speaks of. If we love our country, we should not be tribal and should call out political leaders when they do wrong, regardless of which side of the political divide they are from. This type of behavior is unacceptable. Again, this is an excerpt from an article posted to the Facebook page of Dr. Michael Abrams, noted social commentator, as well as OBGYN, who is a medical doctor, by the way. A real doctor, not a fake doctor. Now, as I said before, and I'll say again, KD Knight is not somebody that you want to play with. He's as tenacious as they come. And he has already made it clear that he's going for the jugular of Christopher Tufton. Now, at a time when you should be concentrating on your political campaign because your party is literally fighting for its political life, to be now contending with a lawyer where I never hear of him losing any case yet. It's just crazy. Why would you want to put yourself in a position like this to score a few cheap political points? That makes no sense. You think that the PNP is wasting time on this? I sleep and wake and decide to make this video, but it's business as usual now. When Christopher Tufton go to court, he can deal with the consequences of his actions. As for the rest of you, you don't even matter. Really, you don't. Time come, of course. Here is an excerpt from an article.
Yeah, man, big him up, man. Talk truth. Big him up. Me say apologize to Mr. Peter Bunting. You know, it's good when you can, even if you have opinion about something, and when the evidence come out, you just have to admit, brother, which labor right out there right now, we don't have to under one spell. Like, the more and more we think about it, more where the prophet them I say make perfect sense. You guys have to be under a spell because I'm not done this. This are just you. Is an elephant in front of you, and you are going like saying you see the elephant. Or a lion in front of you, it come like you're too close to the lion. What? You don't see big teeth them? You don't see eye them how they look? You never see one lion before? And we are telling you see one lion, bro. And you are telling we say no, it's a sheep. And we are showing evidence that clearly it's a lion. And you say no, it's a sheep. So here we go on now. We have to go save one from ourselves September 3rd. Yeah, man. We have to go save one from ourselves, man. And that we have to do, you know. Because these guys are operating and acting as if them are sheep and them are lion. Them are operate like them are sheep and them are wolf. So we have to go save one. You understand? And because we love you, you know. And because we love you now, our brother and our sister, we love you. As messed up as some of y'all are, I tell people about them mother and want people for dead on them something. And because we love you. And we love you, pity them when they burn it. We want Jamaica to be one better place. Believe. Because we see them say, that, what the Bible say? The Bible say a man without vision will perish. You understand? But in this case, we are showing you the big old picture on the still now see it. I don't know what else to do. Anyway, big up Right Mango. You know what I mean? And yeah, Christopher Tufton. No, sir. I guess you'll see KD Knight's lawyers in court. Mighty God.